I think the reason why artists that are in my position or in a position to help re-usher or recreate or make Texas sound good again, they don't do it because one, some of them just don't have the ability, and it's a breath of fresh air when we do get artists outside of myself, such as like Big X the Plug, Mexican OT, who does have the ability to tap into just Texas feeling and give it to the world, and that's why they doing so well.
Right.
But for the most part, I believe that the reason why artists don't do it is because most of them just don't have it in them. They not seasoned within the culture because they grew up so many years being ashamed of Texas culture secretly, whether it was publicly or secretly. A lot of people don't want to come with the realization that they are ashamed or they are not prideful of Texas culture and Texas history in which the way that they should be. Because whether it's an old head from New York or a young person from New York, neither party from neither generation is going to let you disrespect the drill wave of drill music, right, because all the kids is hopping around and kicking their legs back and forth. Mm-hmm. Neither is the OG West Coast culture or the young West Coast culture gonna clash with each other because we was crumping, y'all was jerking, but we all was crip walking. We all still walking. Right. To the point to where it doesn't matter now if you're a blood or a crip. When it's time to let the world know that they're not like us, we're going to let the world know that they're not like us. And people don't understand how important that lineage and that pride and that support to have for your state and for your sound until times like that come about where a motherfucker or where you either out of town and everybody is in a proper moment talking about, well, we got our basketball team and you can't win the basketball team argument. Where does it go to? The football team. You can't win the football team argument, then it goes to food. You can't win the food argument, then it goes to your music and your entertainment. Right. So a lot of people don't feel the need and the desire to represent Texas or to fight for the music or for the sound until they in a room or out of town with somebody else, with other places, and they see, damn, these people forcing this Detroit down my throat. And they're asking me about Texas, and I don't even really know what to say or what to do. I'm just falling in line with them, and people realize and see, like, damn, like, why you ain't put me on? Like, I want to go to Houston and take me there. Like, I want to experience that. And a lot of people just don't have that in them because that little 6, 7, 8 years shadow where Texas like went down from the steel tipping era after, right, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like that era right there that led all the way up to Kurt Cobain's and B King. Mm-hmm. People hated being from Texas publicly, and that's just the truth. Like they love being from Texas as far as like I'm here as far I like to go to PB and I like big booty girls and I like food. I like all of that shit. But when it comes to comparing us to the world before the internet kind of rekindled and showed the world like how Texans should appreciate Texas. Like, it was a point in time, motherfucker, hear you from Texas, you sipping cold syrup, y'all, that shit country as hell. That's what y'all doing. Why y'all riding them long pokey ass rims the whole time? We sitting there be thinking, why y'all riding on rims is this fucking tall? Yeah. But at the end of the day, or the shag, like the shag is something that people still can't live down. Right. Like motherfuckers in Dallas love the shag to their depth until they put it on the internet. They will wear that shag up and down all across America till somebody take a picture of their motherfucking ass on the side and that booty hanging on the internet and they see them comments. The greatest Dallas, whatever you call it, historian, whatever you call the person from Dallas, the greatest motherfucking Dallas Maverick will shave that motherfucking booty out. They will shave that shag off the back of their head after an Instagram post, which is fucking ridiculous because in reality, that's what makes you different. Right, yeah. That's what make you stand out. That's what make you interesting. That's what make y'all unique. That's what make the person from the other side of the world say, man, bro, I don't know how the motherfuckers walk around with that big ass afro on the back of their head, but it's cool. Right. And everybody's shit is gonna be different. Just like with wigs, just like with all different styles of hair that are certain significant to the way New York where they hairstyle is significant. The way that Florida where their hairstyle is significant. The way that Detroit do shit is significant. The way that California do things is significant. The two braids, the Snoop Dogg, it's certain shit. The Nipsey Hussle look. It's certain looks that are significant to areas. And if you utilize that correctly, then it could be turned into a profit. It could be turned into something that's marketable because everybody want to be lit. Or everybody want to say no cap. Or everybody wants to do whatever the new thing that's being done. And then you have to harness it to that area. Prime example, let's talk about Memphis. Glorilla is a great artist, but she made herself an even greater artist when she incorporated gangster walking and the history of gangster walking from Memphis into her music. Now she will not do a show without doing this. You know what I'm saying? And that is a huge failure that Texas has, is that we do not allow the fruits of our culture to help us and push our artists and lift up our artists, because it don't start with the artists, because certain artists try. A lot of artists try and they try to bring this and bring that back or do this and do that, but they just don't get the response that they want, because even right now with the Dallas dancing shit, as much as I remember how Texas was drunk over the Dallas dance move, like everybody in Texas' arms was wiggly. You couldn't go nowhere without, but now what people seeing on the internet, oh, jugging in Texas is like this, jugging in Louisiana is like this, because the internet feels that this looks more cool, even though motherfucker looking crazy as hell too, wiggly leg, doing all that jumpy shit. But just because the internet and the comments, because the internet is undefeated, people don't want to go through the process of, damn, they saying we look weird, we look lame, that look this and this and that. You don't want to go through that argument and stand on their business behind it, so therefore you shy away from it, but they keep their culture strong and they get money off of it. You can never go to California and tell a nigga crip walking look stupid. How? How you gonna tell the motherfucker from New York the sea walking and all that shit? And how you gonna tell them? They will beat you up for that. Yeah. You can go tell the person from Texas that's doing the South Side and doing the Dougie or doing the whoa is lame, and they be like, you know what, bro? That shit is country. We need to stop doing that, because they just want to they want so bad to get away from the stigma of being country or being, you know what I'm saying? And
ain't nothing wrong with that.
And ain't nothing. That's what it makes us greater. Country niggas hit harder. Country women asses is fatter. They cook better. It's a million. We better athletes. It's a million reasons and shit to be proud for to be from Texas. And it's just crazy that I just so happen to be one of the few only people to do so. And then the few people that do it, they see huge success, but only some of us are being glorified or respected or given a flower, like Mexican OT and me with the cowboy hats. I've been wearing cowboy hats before Mexican OT ever came out. I was on BT Awards the cowboy hat before Mexican OT ever came out.
Bougie hair in 2014.
Come on, bougie hair with the pink one on. Stop playing. Stop playing. 2014 with Days Low. I've been doing this shit, nigga. I can't, man. Some sauce, nigga. Been stepping out in regular clothes on with cowboy hats on like this is a new era fitted, like this is Louis Vuitton.
Man. Bro, we talk about that all the time.
I love the fact that Mexican OT is doing it now. He doing it every day. He doing it all the time, and he's you know what I'm saying? He's standing on it. We need that. It's important. We need more of that. That's great. You know what I'm saying? And as a whole, if the state of Texas did more of that, see, this is what it's about. People be thinking when I be complaining about this shit, I'm just solely caring about, oh, Texas not supporting Texas, our fans not doing our fans. Fuck that. It's about the economy. All of these things increase the economy. Y'all podcasts will be way bigger, way faster if the Texas economy supported its own economy the way it's supposed to.
Right.
A lot of these podcasts that blow up in these other cities and states, or even like if you look at all the podcasts that's in North California, Southern California, all they have to do is talk about the content that's going on between the Mexicans, the fools, the black people, and all that between Northern California all the way down to Southern California, and they making millions of dollars, and they got everybody in tune with them, because the people from the Bay down to LA only give a fuck about that, the thin shit. The style of beats that they rap on, the hairstyle, like right now, they got a hairstyle that's only significant to them in California right now. The afro with one long ass dread all the way down. That's they shit. Y'all ain't been seeing that?
Nah, not yet.
That's the news. That's the.
I seen Ray Bond with it, and he from.
That's the Sacramento, San Francisco hairstyle, and they using it. Oh, they gonna keep two, three dreads or one dread in the back with a small afro haircut. Like, but it's more than just looking at it like, okay, this is a stupid ass haircut or that's weird. Motherfuckers is understanding we have to add something to the culture that's only for us, that only we do, that we are willing to fight against the odds of the opinion of the public to make it stand. That's the test of time, like a fucking mullet or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And like that is wait till see the other nigga come out with the shit. Mama, please don't worry, some, just the nigga that, and then mama done something. Yeah, the nigga, he was like this here, and then mama,
the light skinned dude.
Yeah,
2 a.m., the night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts for nobody. When they ain't have shit, they ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killings. A lot of nigga bitch may stay in they feelings. Saving these hoes, this shit here pitiful. All these little bit of bitch my chillings. Whew. And mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you what you want since I was a toddler.
Right.
Yeah, he went viral.
And why did he blow up though? Was it really that's what people fail to realize is a lot of you artists, y'all need to hear this shit. Y'all think y'all make good music, bro. Your music sucks, bro. You're not that great of an artist. I don't care how much, even if you are that great of an artist, you're living in a world right now where great artistry doesn't fucking matter. People do not give a fuck about how good you think your music is or how good your friend or your cousin, your auntie, your daddy. People care about people. People are invested into people. People want to be fans of the characteristics of a person. Fuck the music, bro. So at the end of the day, when you blowing up and you got this song, mama, don't worry, woo woo, but everybody on the internet is making videos with the shit behind it. Obviously, it's not the song, brother. It's the fact that you have this hairstyle that makes sense with the way that you did the live performance video that created the engagement, that created the crowd. Now it's making the consumers consume. That's what got you the consumption of your product. But then you cut your hair and everybody left.
Yeah.
Now life start lifing and whatever went on with brothers, whatever went on with brother. But I'm pretty sure if he would have kept that haircut that everybody was making fun of him about on the internet, then they was making their fun, but he didn't want that to be the narrative of him as an artist. He like, why is everybody only talking about my afro and my hairstyle and that's becoming the subject of who I am as an artist when I don't want that to be the subject of who I am as an artist. I want y'all to listen to my music, but you don't realize that music and art is subjective. It's one person that thinks this is beautiful, the other person that thinks this is trash. But at the end of the day, if the painting is 14 by 13, it's 14 by 13. That's not subjective. That's the fact. The fact is this long and it's this wide. So if the fact that the irregular shape is what made this painting cost $1 million versus the shit that you put on it, nigga, get your $1 million. You want a motherfucker to think you draw good. That's all I'm saying.